So 15 divided by -3 is -5.
Yes, that's correct.
Subtract -4.
Subtract 4. Are those same sign or opposite in sign?
They're the same sign.
Okay.
So you'll add, well, you subtract 4, 5, and -5 and -4, which will leave you -1.
So the
Wait.
answer is definitely negative, but since they're the same sign, you add the numbers.
Oh yeah, that's right. You add the numbers, which will be 9, -9.
-9. Good.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So here's another one for us to try.
Uh-huh.
All right. So go ahead and give this one a try, please.
Okay. I got my answer.
What is your answer?
I think the answer is 9.
Okay. All right. Inside parentheses over on the left, what do you do first? Do you subtract or do you multiply?
You multiply first.
Okay. What is 3 times 6?
3 times 6 was 18. Subtract 3, which equal to 6. Wait. So first
Isn't
I
three?
did 18, subtract 3, because 6 times 6 is 12 plus another 6.
No, 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 you just said it though. You have to multiply first. So 3 times
Yeah.
6 becomes 18. You bring the other stuff down. What is
Yeah.
18 minus 18?
18 minus 18, 0,
Okay.
plus 1, which is which is still 1, because
Okay.
when it's
What
positive,
is
that is going to be positive.
okay? So what is 0 squared?
0 squared is probably like, I think what 0 squared is like the other numbers if it's on top. But since
Well, well,
it's,
well, hang on, because like any number to any power means you write the base number that many times.
oh, oh,
So what is 0 squared?
0 squared is how many, like the bigger number, how many times is that number on top of it?
What is 0 times 0?
0,
Yeah. What is 0 plus 1?
1.
Okay. All right, let's try another one here. Okay. Go ahead and try this for me, please.
Okay.
And let me know each of these individual ones.
First question first.
You have the answer to 6 minus 7?
6 minus 7 was 42.
But you're subtracting, not multiplying.
Oh, that's right. So 7 is 1.
What is the final answer of 6 minus 7?
6 minus 7. I have a question.
Of course.
Can it be -6 plus +7?
No, no, because it's 6 is positive and the 7 is negative.
Okay. So
So
be
they're opposite in signs. You first figure out which is further from 0.
7's further from 0.
So the answer is positive. And you take the larger and subtract the smaller.
So be positive. Wait. So subtract would it be -1?
Yes. Yes. Okay. How about 3 divided by -3?
Isn't it -9?
You're
Oh,
dividing though. Division gets same or
oh yeah.
smaller.
Sorry, it's 1.
It's not 1. It is, you got a
Ne
positive divided by negative.
-1.
-1. Okay. How about -3 plus 4?
-3 plus 4, since they're both different, you'll subtract them without the signs, which is +1.
Okay. And then 8 divided by -8?
It will be negative, wait, -1.
All right. So now you have -1 times -1 times 1 times -1.
So what I got was still 1. So -30. Would it be -1
Yes.
with the final answer?
Very good. Very, very good. All right. Okay, so I can see you're making some progress here. I like that. Let's try some more division. -35 divided by 5 plus 56 divided by 7.
First, you do division first.
That's right.
35 divided by 5, so 5.
It's negative though, don't forget.
So be -7.
Okay, keep going.
And then would be +8.
Okay,
Then you add them, but instead of adding them, you subtract them without the sign. So 8 subtract 7, which will be +1.
okay, very good. Try another one.
First, you do the division first. So -3 divided by -12 would be -3. I mean,
Try
sorry,
again,
-4.
but they're
Sorry.
both negative. How does that change things?
So it'd be +4.
Okay, I agree.
And then 36 divided by -6 would be +6.
But you have a positive and a negative.
Yes.
So when they're,
Actually, sorry, positive. Because 36 is farther from 0.
that's the rule for adding and subtracting. We're working on
Oh,
multiplying.
sorry.
That's okay.
Then since they're different numbers, you subtract them without the signs. So 6 subtract 4 will be -2.
Yes, very good. All right. So let me have you try one now completely on your own, okay? You got to do this. I just want the final answer. All right, go ahead and give that a try, please.
Okay. Got my answer.
All right, what is your answer?
My final answer is +7.
Okay, tell me what 16 divided by -4, -16 divided by -4 is.
Uh, so it'd be +4 because they're both negatives.
Okay, what about -30 divided by 10?
-3.
Okay,
And then
that,
5.
that is not 7 though.
Oh, it would be -7 because 4 is bigger than, well, actually, yeah, it would be -7 because,
One positive, one negative. They're opposite in sign.
so you subtract them without the sign, which would be 4. Subtract 3, which would be +1.
Okay, agreed. All right, so let's have you try one more before we move on to this other type. -20 divided by -5 plus -3 times 2.
Okay, my final answer is -2.
All right. 4 plus -6 is -2. Good. Really, really, really good on that. Okay, let's get back to, I had some other problems here. So we were talking about this exponent stuff earlier. Can you tell me what 3 to the power of 2 is?
So you first do the power, so 3 times 3 times 3.
But there's
Oh
only
yeah,
two of
sorry.
them.
Sorry,
1,
2.
2.
And then you have to do 2 times 2 times 2.
Very good. So these are different. Do you agree that these answers are not the same?
Yes, I agree.
Okay, that's great to hear. All right, so let me grab. All right, so let's go 2 times 10 minus 4 squared.
2 times 2. I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Are you able to hear me? Maybe you've muted yourself.
I can hear you, but
Okay.
my question is, since it's 4 to the power of 2, so I did 4 times 4 equals 16.
Okay, so it's really 10 minus 16.
Yes. So the part I got confused on is because, like, wait, yeah, the part that I got confused on was because, like, it says right here, it says to subtract them with, oh, I see where I went wrong. Never mind. I see where I went wrong.
Okay.
My answer is -11.
Okay. Tell me what 10 minus 16 is.
10 minus 16. That's the part I get confused on because it says on the PEMDAS, it says like it says multiply
Yeah,
and
but
then
it's inside parentheses. So you don't even
oh
you
yeah,
you only focus on what's inside parentheses.
this one.
So
So
10 minus 16.
10
It's
minus
negative,
yeah.
and then you take the
So
larger and subtract the smaller.
yeah, so 16
So I'm still not sure how you got 11 because it's 2 times -6.
I'm not sure how it got all the way over to
That's
11.
okay. What is 2 times -6?
2 times -6. So it says wait, oh yeah. All right. 2 times -6 will be 3. -3.
You're multiplying. The number has to get bigger or stay the same.
Would it be -12? Because since you
Yes.
multiply,
Very good. Okay, let's do -1 times 2 cubed minus 3 squared to the power of 4.
okay,
So your focus has to be on what's inside parentheses and nothing else matters. In fact, you could even write it off to the side and work on that.
okay. Times 2 times 2 times 2. It's 3 times 3 equals 9. I have a question.
Yes.
Since 2 subtract 3, since I do the top numbers, so I did 2 times 2 times 2, which equals
Okay.
6, and 3
No,
times
no,
3.
that's not 6. 2 times 2
Oh, wait.
times 2 is a different number.
2, 4.
And see, order of operations still holds. You still have to multiply before you subtract.
Oh. Well, oh.
we did do this earlier. I mean, this isn't like something
Yeah.
new.
Yeah,
Um,
so I was gonna do the parentheses, like the stuff in the parentheses
right.
first.
So what is, I mean, go ahead and work that out. I mean, what's 2 times 2 times 2? So that's not 6, but it's, you've got the number, and then 3 times 3, and then subtract.
I'm confused how it's not 6, because 2, 4,
2
6,
times 2 is 4, times 2 is
4.
8.
Oh. So then I do 8, subtract. So 3 times 3 is 9.
Okay. What is 8 minus 9?
8, so you first. So wait, I have a question. So since 8 is smaller than 9, do you do 9?
You
Wait,
first determine the sign. Is the answer positive or negative? It depends on which is further from 0. Which one's further from 0, positive 8 or negative 9?
-9. So you do it without the sign.
Right.
And
9
then,
minus 8.
so 9 minus 8 will be -1.
Okay. So the whole thing is -1. So it's -1 to the power of 4. Okay. Last time we talked about this idea that -1 to an even power is 1. -1 to an odd power is
Is
1. I'm sorry, is -1. And then 1 to any power is 1.
yes.
Okay. So what does -1 to the power of 4 become?
-1, because it's odd. No,
Isn't
sorry,
4 even?
positive, positive,
Yeah.
+1,
So it's -1 times 1. What does that become?
+1.
Do you have a negative times a positive?
Oh, so then you subtract them without the
Nope.
sign. Wait,
When you're multiplying, you just determine the sign and then multiply the number.
would it be? mm, So would it be, since they're both like the same number, but different signs, would it be negative?
The answer is negative, and then you multiply 1 times 1, which is
1.
very good. Okay. Why don't you take just 1 minute here to reset? Close your eyes, or just kind of relax for 1 minute here, and I'll be right back with you. We'll start the rest of our lesson.
Okay. Hi. Mom. Weird. It's kind of confusing. You start for vacation. It's confusing. Just I know, but he wants to talk to you too. Oh. Hi, Matthew. Hello? Julie, what's going? Like text you or something. Okay, fine.
All right. Are you ready to continue with the rest of the lesson? Juliana, are you there? Let me know when you're back. I cannot hear you currently. Let me check my audio. Been having a lot of issues lately.
Matthew.
Yes.
Oh, my
Can
mom's
you?
here.
Oh, thank you. I'll talk to her at the end.
Oh,
Or maybe I'll give her a call. Are you ready to keep going?
yeah. She was
Okay.
trying to get hold of you, but you weren't here. No, I'm right here.
Okay, we're all good. We'll talk later at the end. I just didn't know if you were around. I want to give you some feedback tomorrow or Saturday as well. So
No, I was trying to be away because I got the rest of the family to take care of.
sure, understood. Okay, Juliana, are you ready for us to continue?
Yes.
All right. So let's go 4 minus 3 to the power of 10 times -6 divided by -6 to the power of 3. So you got to work on what's inside parentheses first.
Okay, so what's in parentheses is -6 divided by -6 and 4. Is it 4 divided? Wait, is it 4
Minus.
plus? Oh, it's
Minus.
okay, minus. First, I have a question. Do you first do division first? Because last time I tried to do that, you said to do the other number first.
You look inside the parentheses. So you do the 4 minus 3 and then the -6 divided by -6.
Okay.
Whatever's inside parentheses you do first.
Okay. Six, 5, 12, 12, so 12, 4. I subtract 4 equals 2, so 12, -6 divided by -6, 3. So 6 divided by 6 is 1. So 6, 12, 12.
What is 4 minus 3?
4 minus 3 was 12.
You're subtracting though.
Yes. So
Yeah, but-
I had the PEMDAS on top, so I did that first, and then I subtracted 4 and 12.
No, it's just 4 minus 3. That's it. 4 minus 3. What is? You're just subtracting
1.
1. Yeah. And what about -6 divided by -6?
-6 divided by -6 is 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know where you come up with some of these numbers. I feel like you're looking at the other symbols and you're associating it with these, but what is 1 to the power of 10?
1 to the power of 10 is to be +1. Because
Okay.
10 is positive.
Right? But it's
And
really
then that would be -1.
1 to any power is always 1.
Yes.
So there's no negative in here. So it's just 1 to any power is always 1. You have to get that down. What is 1 times 1?
1.
All right. Let's try this.
Okay. So first I do these 2. Eight, subtract 6, 2, subtract 1, 16, subtract 6, 0, subtract 4 times 1. Then I do 4 subtract 10, 10 to go 4. I got my answer.
Okay, what's your answer?
Okay, I don't know if it's right, so I'm gonna go with 6.
what did you do first?
What I did first was in the parentheses first. So I did 6 subtract 2 times 4.
Okay, so which do you do first, the subtraction or multiplication?
The multiplication first.
Okay, so what does that become? What is 2 times 4?
2 times 4 is 8.
All right, what is 6 minus 8?
6 minus 8. First, there 2 were, so 8 was 2 plus the, well, if you add, so first I did 8 times 8 was 16.
No,
Then I
no, no. You have to look inside parentheses, just inside parentheses. Ignore the exponent. What is 6 minus 8?
2.
Negative 2.
Oh, yes, negative, sorry.
You don't square, you don't do anything until you get it down to a single number.
Okay,
That's what I think you've been missing. Okay. Negative 2 squared means negative 2 times negative 2.
yes.
What does that become?
4.
All right. 4 times 1 is what now?
4 times 1 is 4.
All right. So what is 4 minus 4?
4 minus 4 is 0.
Okay. All right. So if I want us to try to get like when you have something inside parentheses, whether it's 3 divided by 3 plus negative 1 to the power of 10, like you ignore the exponent until you do what's inside parentheses. You ignore
Okay.
that. Don't even look at it. So what is 3 divided by 3?
3 divided by 3 is 1.
Plus negative 1.
Plus negative 1 is still 3. Oh, sorry. Plus negative 1. So 3 plus negative, yeah. And then you do 1 plus negative 3 since they're both different numbers. I think you do them without their sign but subtracting them, which would be 0.
Okay, 0 to the power of 10 is
0.
0. Okay. Let's try another one here. 3 squared minus 10 to the power of 5 minus 6 times 2 divided by 4 divided by negative 3 to the power of 8. Okay,
Okay.
so let's tackle the one on the left first. So ignore the exponent. Tell me what 3 squared minus 10 is.
3 minus 10 is
No,
7.
not 3 minus 10. 3 squared.
Right.
3 squared. And if you're not writing these down, you should be like, and I probably don't give you enough time to do that, but you have to write these down. Maybe that's one of the things that's happening because you're asking me whether about these signs and maybe you missed the 2.
I write them down too.
Okay.
So I already had them written down.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is 3 squared minus 10?
3 squared minus 10. So I had 3 squared minus 10. So 3 into 6. And
It's
then
not 6. 3 squared is 3 times 3.
3 times 3 is 9.
Okay, minus 10.
9 minus 10 is 0.
It is not 0.
Oh, wait.
Are you writing
Oh,
any
sorry.
of this down? Like, because I feel like if you wrote it down,
Yeah.
there's no way you would say that it's 0 because 9 is not the same as 10.
Wait. So 10. It'd be, so what I got was 1.
9 minus 10 is not 1. Try again.
I'm confused because 9 minus 10 is 0. But if you do it the other way, it's 1.
It is never 0. 9 minus 10 is never 0. If you have 9 and someone could theoretically take away 10, it's like they're taking away an extra one. Or if you look at it through money, like 10, if you have $10 and you subtract 9, there's one left over. What is the rule when they're opposite in sign? That's what it always goes back to. It always goes back to that. What is the rule when it's opposite in sign?
You have to do them without the sign to subtract them.
Yes, after you determine the sign.
Yeah.
What is the sign of the answer? Is it positive or negative? Which is further from 0?
10.
Yes, negative 10. So it's negative. And then you take the numbers without the sign and subtract them.
So it'll be 10 subtract 9 would be -1.
-1 to the power of 5. Okay, we'll come back to that. All right, let's go inside parentheses. What is 6 times 2?
6 times 2 was 12.
Okay, now divided by 4. What's 12 divided by 4?
12 divided by 4, 3.
Divided by -3
Divided by -3, 1.
is not 1.
Sorry, -1.
So it's -1 to the power of 8. What is -1 to an odd power?
-1.
Okay, I agree. Minus what is -1 to an even power?
+1.
Okay, now are these same sign or opposite sign?
They are opposite sign.
They're the same sign. They're both negative. So you keep the sign and then you add the numbers without the sign. What is the result?
The result's 0 because you subtract them. Like,
No, they're same sign. When they're same sign, you keep the sign. Keep the sign. Negative. And then you add them without the sign.
2, -2.
-2. Yeah. All right. Good job. We do have to stop there. Unfortunately, I got to run to another assignment, another lesson here. If you can, please review the please do your best to review the video